Fortnite seasonal events have been a highlight for many players each year. However, in recent years, there's been a noticeable decline in the quality and the appeal of these seasonal events. So join me today as we discuss the decline of Fortnite seasonal events. Initially, Fortnite seasonal events stood out for the uniqueness and the immersive themes that the events had. From the debut of Fortnitemares in Season 6 to the exciting 14 Days of Summer in 2019, each of these events were loved by the player base and introduced fresh content to the game. Take for example the 14 Days of Summer event that we mentioned. Each day a brand new item would be unvaulted inside of Battle Royale. We also had a brand new LTM to play for the event, as well as some quality outfits inside of the item shop. And of course we had a massive amount of free rewards that we could earn with the 14 Days of Summer event, which was the icing on the cake for an already great event. Now this trend wasn't exclusive to Chapter 1, as it continued into Chapter 2 with a series of solid events, including Fortnitemares in 2020, which sparked diverse opinions among the player base, but it showcased just how good Epic Games could craft these seasonal events. The event featured familiar elements like new skins in the item shop, some free rewards, and the return of Halloween favorite. Epic also added shadows into Battle Royale, which allowed players to respawn as ghostly shadows to challenge those players that were still alive. Another standout was our summer event from 2021 with the Cosmic Summer, which tied into the theme of Chapter 2 Season 7. These events demonstrated that Epic had a knack for delivering what players crave, even beyond the game's peak popularity. So that bears the question of where did Epic Games go wrong? As Fortnite progressed into Chapter 3 and beyond, these seasonal events began to go downhill in terms of quality. The biggest sign of the quality dip was in 2022 with the addition of No Sweat Summer. This event failed to live up to expectations, especially when considering the laid-back vibe that we had in Chapter 3 Season 3. While we still had a few free rewards as well as some skins inside the item shop, it just felt like Epic Games had forgotten about the event entirely and quickly threw something together to fulfill the expectation of having a summer event. And sadly, the downward trend continued with Fortnitemares in 2022, which was another letdown for the player base. We had a lot of potential for the Fortnitemares event in Chapter 3 Season 4, but similar to the summer event in the same year, the event just fell short. The event went without the expected Halloween decorations across the map, plus some Halloween favorites like the witch broom inside of the loot pool. And while we did have a new item in the loot pool with the Howler Claws, they were vaulted for the vast majority of the Fortnitemares event. Then came Summer Escape last year in Chapter 4 Season 3. The event introduced minimal summer themed map decorations outside of the new POI that we had, if you can call spray paint and some floats a brand new POI. This event is where I personally lost all hope for seasonal events. Not only were we coming off one of the worst summer events the year prior, but many players were already unhappy with the current season at the time with Wilds. Now Fortnitemares in 2023 briefly restored hope for some, including myself. And I may be biased towards the event, as we had the introduction of my favorite horror character of all time with Michael Myers, and we also had the addition of Jack Skellington. However, even with these great additions, the event lacked the Halloween charm and the effort that we had seen in previous years from Fortnitemares events. Now looking ahead to the anticipated summer event for 2024, I will admit that I'm extremely worried about the event. I do acknowledge that the upcoming collaborations with Pirates of the Caribbean will be a great collaboration, and it definitely will give us some summer vibes. But the core summer event for Battle Royale seems lackluster, as it seems we'll only have a few quests for some free rewards. But the question is, why have these seasonal events seen a decline? In my opinion, the decline of Fortnite seasonal events can be attributed to several factors, but one significant reason is the introduction of annual chapters. With Epic Games rolling out a brand new chapter each year, there's consistent need to develop new content and mechanics for the upcoming chapter. Consequently, there's less attention and time available to nurture and innovate within the ongoing chapter, including maintaining the high quality standards of seasonal events. Another theory that I have is the development of the metaverse. With Fortnite expanding to multiple game modes outside of Battle Royale, seasonal events may no longer receive the same level of attention or creative investment from Epic Games, as their priority isn't solely on Battle Royale. In return, Epic Games may perceive that dedicating extensive effort solely to Battle Royale events might not be as worth it as it once was. I want to make it clear that I've been a dedicated fan of Fortnite through every era that it's gone through, but I can't deny that I missed the little details inside of Battle Royale felt that made Fortnite feel so special. And the seasonal events were and still are a huge part of my enjoyment for the game. And I sincerely hope that Epic Games starts to prioritize the seasonal events once more like they used to do. But feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments below. But until next time, as always, take care and stay twisty.